So this is Spy X. It's a modified version of Spy, inspired by Jason Merrill's planes. As you can see, it's really similar to F-22. The cockpit is a bit different, but yeah. So I basically used as much effort as I could to squeeze out this little cockpit. And before I actually start talking about it, I also want to tell you or warn you that this plane does not fly. It doesn't have a lock. It's pretty advanced, and because of the thick layers, that's really hard to maintain the terrain. And as you can see, I needed to tape it. You know, you should use foil paper for this, but still will be a little bit hard, as it may tear when you're folding, like literally in half. So hope you like this video. So you will need a square sheet of paper to fold this, and you are going to begin with the Vulcan base. Squash fold it, crease it lightly, flip it over and match it up. Now you're not going to make creases for the petal fold, as actually this cockpit is a little different, a bit like the F-16, but I wouldn't say so. Put it at this point here. And fold right here. On these creases. On this. Okay, I'm probably gonna pick up the pace a little bit. Pull this layer out, squash fold it, and then petal fold it. It's probably gonna be familiar to you. Fold these two layers out. I mean, I really recommend you to visit Jason Merrill's channel. It's has really good content. And his mind is so brilliant, creating such complex and advanced planes. So basically right here you are rearranging the layers. Sorry, just made it brighter for you to see. Squash that. And you perform a double silver fold, so you fold down this, folds up, and press down on this point here. You can just squash it down after that. And you fold this up. Put it down. Open sink. Sorry, close sink. Just bring this out. Now I'd like Vulcan to make the gun at the bottom of this plane. I'm saying the gun on top of this plane at the fuselage when it's sticking out. You're gonna do a completely different step, but you just fold it here as well, and this crease here, so it'll be different from now on. So what's gonna surprise you is you're gonna push on this. And you land this edge on this, and you push in on this as well. Let's try to finish this all the way here. So now you pull this out. Fold this edge to this, and fold this point to that. Inside reverse folded. And now you repeat those steps on this side. And I'm sorry, I forgot to mention as well, there is another way of doing it that I prefer even more, although this way is more similar, the angle change right here to Vulcan. So actually you can do this, fold this here like this, and you just push in on this and squash it like this. And you pull this out. So it's pretty similar. So I believe in giving you lots of options for my tutorials, as they can let you like or prefer your plane more. But yeah, and repeat the steps like this. Now, you want to make it symmetrical by just making this crease here. If you did this, okay, fold this here, And yeah, so yeah, this is exactly, almost exactly the same actually. It's just how it looks like, but don't worry about it, okay? Now you make the cockpit, so you want to fold this like this, and this edge hits this line here. Tuck it in like this. So let's slimming it down, see as it is too thick. And you can tuck in the remaining paper over here. Now you want to open seam this edge. And oh, sorry, before you do this, you just unfold the open seam. You will want to flip this to the side and fold this edge to the center. Then that's rather important, and you can just open sync it to that. So now you have a nice and neat fuselage. As you can see, this is just the camo paper change. It's not a mistake in my folding. You really want to make sure this lines up properly. So you fold these two edges to the center. You already have the creases, just reverse them and fold it up. So you're basically folding the F-22 on this side. I won't be explaining until you rearrange the layers, which is what I'll call intermediate or F1 stuff. So feel free to ask me questions in the chat box underneath if you want. And I always want subscribers, so please subscribe if you want more content. You can also feel free to share these videos with your friends. I really want to design some Chinooks or helicopters, but they're just really hard to do. Got a reminder of them. Especially the fuselage or the body shape. It's not easy. Let's grab another one. I'll need a bigger coin for this. So it's dividing into thirds, okay. Say you need thin paper for this one. Leave a gap here. Now you're gonna prepare for the harder step. Even it's like the F-22 one, but actually I could say the double swivel fold may be a bit harder. I don't know. It depends on which fold you're more familiar with. So you fold on this, fold on this, reverse it, and push this in. And you fold it in like that. You can press it down to that. Fold this in. And you swivel up some paper for to lock this fuselage and the edge at the bottom together. Now you may find it a wastage when you cut a square from a rectangular sheet of paper. So I'm probably gonna make tutorial on how to fold a plane with landing gear from that. It depends on whether I want to. I'll probably post more jets before that. So fold it in on this edge and tuck it underneath the reinforcements. Trying to make this plane look as neat as it can, or simple, you know, simple. Now you fold this. Fold it to there. Tuck it from this to this point. And we're going to double swivel fold right here. So this is my other way of doing it on this edge. It's not exactly a double swivel fold, but you sort of end up with a similar result. So you sink this in and fold this and just squash it like this. So it's similar. You get the same thing here to make the tail fit, but it's gonna get less layers from here, and that's what doesn't make it fly so well. So fold this point, and this edge lands on the imaginary edge underneath this layer, and you open this, press it together, and fold it out like this. Now you can pull the layer out right here, so you are actually going to pull this out. Okay, and that's a little bit different, but don't worry. So your next step is to pull this out and push this in. So just reverse this out, and you fold the tail fin up at this edge here. Now you're going to repeat all those steps on this side right here, and you want it to look like this. So I'll pause the video and yeah. Okay, so now that you've had that, you want to make the fuel intakes, so you fold on this edge here and swivel it to this point. So this, as I said, is like F-22, and you fold at this point here, at the crease there, and pull this and squash it like this, and fold this here to reinforce the edge, and then fold this in, and inside reverse fold it. So it should be like that. You know, these are the wings, so it's pretty cool. Match it. Now, you prepare for 2 open sinks closings, I mean. So you fold this here, and then it here. And you fold this edge to this. Yep, always terrace it. Close sync it. Now you fold at this edge right here and tuck it into this pocket. Fold here. Right, and you can jet fold it from this point or at the cockpit right here. So as I fear it tore, but it's alright. You just have to maintain good crafting right here. Now you can always fix it with a piece of tape. So this what your jet fold should look like what you want it to look like. Sorry about the tearing, but I just took the risk and used this really thick paper. Should use thin and nice foil paper. You open it up to fold the wings. You can squeeze it a little bit more together. And jet fold it back. So there's your tail fins, and right now you're basically going to fold this. I'll pull it up just like a tail fin. So yeah, it should be like this. Now you may expect it needs the F-22 base, but I used the Vulcan base just to squeeze out as much paper as I could to make this little small spy cockpit sticking out. And you fold this here and just outside reverse fold it. So you may have difficulties locking this plane. Just use a bit of tape or don't lock it at all. As I said, this model is for display only, it cannot fly, so the reinforcements are just to bring it to its fullest, but it still doesn't fly as well. You can try it. You won't have such a bad result, but it's alright. Now you make the air intakes and around the edge at the bottom. So you pull this out. Inside reverse fold this here, and inside reverse fold it. And shape the air intakes pressed in at the edge at the back. And now once you have finished the shaping, there you go. There is a finished SPY-X, and I hope you enjoyed this video.